You're right. There's Romania here, and Romania goes all the way to this bit of blue, which is obviously...
So how would that be a trick question? I'm going to say the Caspian Sea. It's not actually a river, it's the sea. Caspian Sea.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the question one more time. Which river marks the border between Bulgaria and Russia? And the answer is the Danube.
Isn't that in Egypt? I think we'll have to Google that later and see if that's right. But I'll take the loss.
Okay, my go. One more go.
I'm not a sore loser, as it were. Right? Oh, yes. One more go.
10. Okay, I'm just going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm on one.
Oh, so the audience will now get to see what's under the...
Okay, H3. I need to answer this question correctly, though, for me to win what's under there.
Oh.
Okay.
How do you get it out of the board?
You don't. You look in this book and it tells you what it is that you've won.
Oh. So you'll never know
what is actually underneath.
What's rattling around inside the board.
I'm guessing magnets. I don't know. Well, I'm not really sure how you're...
Oh, magnets to make the pieces.
Yeah, just to do the thing. H3, I'm on. H3. Okay.
This is exciting. H3.
Okay.
And question number...
question number 4.
Question number 4. What is a glacier? A glacier.
Iceberg?
If you were in America, you'd pronounce it glacier. What is a glacier?
Iceberg? A load of ice?
Mm-hmm.
A big cube of ice. Is ice the correct answer?
So a big... which is your answer?
Any of those.
Folks at home, what is a glacier?
Do you want the exact definition of glacier?
Would we want the perhaps the strict scientific definition, or a sort of game definition?
It'd be nice if it was a game definition, really.
Okay.
We've been playing this for 20 minutes now, and neither of us have won anything, and we've got 12 things we have to find.
Okay, so what is a glacier then?
An iceberg. Big.
You know, I
iceberg.
think because this is there's maybe a difficulty here, because I think I'm going to give that to you as your colleague.
Okay. Well, what did they say in there?
And but if you were playing this game against, I'm just like to know that if you were playing this game against some bitter enemy, they would probably argue. So perhaps this game didn't catch on because there is plenty of room for
Error.
terrible rows if you were in England, or fights if you were in America.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway, the answer is, what is a glacier? A creeping river or mass of ice on
I said
land.
loads of ice.
A mass of ice on land.
I said a big ice cube.
A creeping river or a mass of ice
A
on...
creeping river is more poetic than it is scientific, surely.
Well, it has river in quotes. So it would be a creeping river or a mass of ice
That's not a
on
scientific.
land.
That's about as scientific as saying.
No, I know. I was
This is ridiculous.
Sort of, I wasn't being ridiculous. I was just saying.
No, I'm not saying you're ridiculous. I'm saying this game's ridiculous. The river. What does that even mean?
A creeping river,
or
a mass of ice.
Why didn't they just say a mass of ice?
Even a creeping river of ice or a mass of ice.
What about if a creeping river that isn't iced, so a river that creeps? Is that's not a glacier, is it? A glacier demands ice, though, doesn't
it? Yeah.
So technically, that's wrong, isn't it?
No. You said a big, whacking great chunk of ice, which is it's a mass of ice. And you, so you were. I win.
I win. Oh, right, brilliant.
You won.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Now we have to look in there. H3. I win. Pyrites on the Norway-Sweden border, and I receive 2 gold bars.
Holy cow! So you're winning the game.
Two
So
gold
at this
bars.
stage of the Uri Geller strike game, Nathan Pendleton
2 gold bars to Guy J. Jackson's 0.
0. Okay.
Alright, that's it. I think we've had enough of this.
Good fun.
Well, I don't think it was fun.
I thought it was fun. So, what do we have next in the product?
Yeah, the final items in the range. Actually, I'd just like to share another thing we've got in common. You asked me what I've got in common with Uri Geller. Apart from the yin and yang thing, if you use numerology, which is a way of turning your name into a number, and what you do is you use a code, so like A is 1, B is 2, and you carry on until you get to 9, and then you move back into 1. And what you do is you take your name, so for example Uri Geller, you add up, you convert all those into numbers and add them all up together, and you get another number. You add those together until you get a single digit. When you do that, Uri Geller is an 8.
Okay.
And if you take my full name, which is Nathan Mark Pendleton, and you add up all the numbers.
Your middle name's Mark.
Yeah, with a C. It's kind of like Mark Bolan, but it's from Wales. So.
Okay.
So a C would be 3 in that instance, rather than K, which could be another number that I don't know.
Okay.
But if you add up all my numbers together, this is quite a coincidence, and this is the thing I've got in common. But what's half of 8?
4.
No, sort of visually, half of 8.
Oh, it's a 0.
Is 3.
Oh,
you can see, so I'm actually 3.
If you add up all your...
So I'm half of Uri, which is the same thing as the yin and yang, which is incredible. But if you add Uri, which is 8, to 3, you get 11, which again is Yuri's favourite number. I mean,
weird.
It's kind of inevitable, really, that I was to produce this collection of Uri Geller stuff.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, the final range is the brooch collection.
Is that the washing machine?
I think maybe we've got a feeling. Well, I don't know, but I had a missed call from
Tamsin Kendrick
She
called
called me.
So
I didn't answer because we were in the middle of making Parlour Games the movie, but not this section. If she'd phoned now, I would answer the phone, and we would use that as the interview. But she called earlier on, and she might just want to talk normally, but she might wonder why we haven't called her to be in Parlour Games the movie.
So we're gonna call her at this point
right now.
See what's up.
So Tamsin Kendrick calling. So the number's calling now. There we go.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Tamsin Kendrick. I'm sorry I can't take your call right now, but I shall phone you back as soon as possible. When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Hello Tamsin, this is Nathan and Guy. We're calling from Parlour Games the movie. We just had a few questions we were hoping to ask you. If you're around in the next sort of 10 or 15 minutes, give us a call back.
Give us a call
one of the
back.
questions we were thinking about: Have you
You
ever
might be lucky enough.
have you ever willfully destroyed anything that was precious to you?
I actually asked her that question in the movie that she's
Oh,
in
did
that
you?
I
Okay.
made. So
You already know the answers.
we should ask her a different
Okay,
question.
don't answer that question. But but basically, that's going to be the kind of question that you'll be asked, but differently.
Yeah, but you better call back quick, or else you will be in the SOL file of Parlour Games the
What does that
movie.
mean?
Censor, 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 censor.
Oh, right. I didn't think we were going to.
Not to be rude, but you would be in as far as no. I mean that's rude.
Okay,
She
so
wouldn't-
we're not.
Never mind. We're not. We
scrap
won't.
out
We
the
will.
numbers
We'll
then.
get back to you. We'll
Okay.
put you in the movie somehow.
All right, nice to leave a message for you.